Please welcome our next storyteller, Vicki. Vicki, come on up. Hi.
Perfect. Yeah, I think that's perfect. I'm trying to keep my balance on a brand new two-wheeler with 21 speeds. I don't need 21 speeds, I just need the one speed. But the man at the bike store told me that's how they make them now. I haven't been on a bike in over 30 years. My daughter's about 7. And we are riding our bikes to the grocery store in Burbank to reduce our carbon footprints. The lonely, empty bike rack beckons. I lock up the bikes. We enter the store. I clutch my cloth shopping bag to my chest like a shield as a blast of frigid air from the massive air conditioning system assaults us. Muzak blares, labels from thousands upon thousands of products trucked in, flown in from around the world scream, buy me, choose me, take me home, and a voice over the intercom commands right now at the customer service desk, get valuable coupons, 2 for 1 tuna fish. Tuna? My daughter says, her eyes wide. See, I've taught my daughter that a can of tuna fish is so contaminated with mercury, one might as well eat a thermometer. And she says, Mom, why would anybody eat tuna? And I say, I don't know. Honey, I just don't know. I take a deep breath, and I slowly exhale the same invisible CO2 that coal-burning power plants pump out by the ton, the same gas that may alter this planet beyond recognition. I have to calm down. I have to shop, because I need apples for my daughter's school lunches, organic apples, because the conventional ones are covered with pesticides one can't wash off, and the organic apples have to be locally grown to save on jet and truck fuel, and they can't be packaged in that innocuous-looking transparent plastic film that, thrown in a landfill, will poison groundwater for all eternity. My daughter selects 5 organic apples from Oxnard, and she puts them in my cloth bag. Not a whole heck of a lot's going to fit in the bike basket. So I'm just going to buy the apples and a package of 100% recycled toilet paper with 85% post-consumer content and an extra large box of baking soda, which I will use to brush my teeth and clean my bathrooms. Shopping requires optimism, blind faith that my choices make a difference. Coffee. I desperately crave a cup of coffee from the deli, but I've forgotten to bring along my metal thermos, and I refuse to use a styrofoam cup that will outlive mankind. I'm telling you, if they would let me, I would put my mouth under the spigot of the coffee urn and just drink the stuff straight down, and I wouldn't ask if it were organic or fair trade, and that is how much I want a cup of coffee, because coffee soothes me. The muddy liquid allays the panic I feel knowing that the glaciers are melting, the Amazon is burning, and the Gulf Stream is slowing, and oceans are spawning murderous hurricanes, and human beings are breeding unchecked, and people, especially people actually in the United States, the people in California, people in Los Angeles, people in this market, including me, are responsible for having brought every living thing on the face of the planet to the brink of annihilation. I look around me, no one seems concerned. And I know why, because they can't imagine their world being any different from what they have always known. I can imagine a sky so black with soot and ash from forest fires raging out of control day and night. And I can imagine a terrible silence when all the birds had become extinct. I can imagine my daughter lying in a tent in a refugee camp, perched on the remains of the 10 freeway, clinging to life, her body ravaged by some horrific virus carried by swarms of insects, multiplying furiously on an overheated planet. If I allow myself to dwell on these images, I'm not going to be able to shop. So I'm buying the apples, and then the toilet paper and the baking soda. And my daughter nudges me, and she points out a woman with a cloth bag in the checkout lane next to ours. And that woman is having the same trouble I am. She is trying to convince the checker she doesn't want a plastic or a paper bag. And I approach her. She looks up and smiles. I'm a pleasant surprise. Idle chit-chat is unnecessary, because we both have the cloth bags. And we know that we both receive action alerts from the Natural Resources Defense Council, and that we are members of the Sierra Club, and we compost. It goes without saying we have given up meat, milk, fish, nail polish, and we are mothers. My daughter and I follow the woman out of the grocery store. There are 3 bikes in that rack now, and we ride away in perfect balance.